Hello everyone, Lindsay here for Nerd News Social. We're here at WonderCon with Elan Lee, one of the co-creators of Exploding Kittens, which was, I want to say, it exploded on Kickstarter. I don't know, you broke some records?
We broke some records. We actually had a little cookie jar in our office, and anytime anybody said things are exploding or used the word exploded as a verb, you had to put $1 in the cookie jar. So yeah, I've been very well trained not to ever say that anymore. Things have gone bananas, is what we've learned to say.
Bananas is good. So what's very interesting to me is actually your background, because you're a very digital person. You have worked on PC and Xbox games, designing and developing, and you worked for just graphic effects for movies as well.
Yeah, everything I was sort of raised doing was digital. I worked at Industrial Light and Magic doing special effects for movies. Then I went over to the Xbox, where I was the chief design officer, building all kinds of Xbox games. And then one day just decided, enough with the screens. Like, what if we all sat around a table together and had like weekly game night and celebrated your friends and family that were hanging out there with you? And resigned from my job and started a tabletop company instead. That's what Exploding Kittens is.
Amazing, and in fact, so many. And you have a current game that just ended yesterday, I believe.
Yesterday, yeah.
I'm one of those backers.
Awesome, thank you for backing it. Yeah, that one was Throw Burrito, which is the world's first mix of a card game and dodgeball. So, yeah, that was, I said, like, I want to experiment what happens when everyone gathers around the table. So the next step in that is, well, all right, now we're all gathered around. What happens if we stand up? And that's what Throw Burrito is.
You guys are having so much fun, I'm sure, creating these games. How do you come up with these concepts?
So much of what we do is just trial and error. We have this big neon sign in our office that just says fail fast.
Oh.
And the idea is, let's assume everything we do is going to be a failure. Let's embrace that and just say the only bad thing we can do with failures is to do them slowly. So let's try absolutely everything as quickly as possible. And every once in a while, we'll never encounter a finished game, but every once in a while we'll encounter a little nugget of something that kind of feels good or works or makes somebody laugh. And then we just iterate on that thing over and over. And that's where all our ideas come from. It's just
wow, and a bit of magic, I'm sure.
And a little bit of magic. Matt, my business partner, Matt Inman, who does the oatmeal, is incredible at illustrating cards, and his sense of humor is spot on, and internet marketing is just something he excels at.
Please tell me one of your favorite cards from the past 4 games that you have worked on with Exploding Kittens.
My favorite card ever is still Taco Cat.
Nice.
Because Taco Cat is a palindrome, right? Spell it forwards or backwards and it's still Taco Cat. Right, mind blowing, right? Yeah. So I love putting Taco Cat on t-shirts or bags and just showing it to people, and especially kids who've just learned to write or spell, watching them work it out and then work it out backwards. And
oh, crazy.
It's the best feeling ever. I love that.
The magic of being a child again.
Yeah, seriously. Or an adult. It works equally well for 30 and 40-year-olds, so yeah, it's a neat trick.
I know, I've played with all ages, all kinds, love the games, and what's kind of amazing about these games is some of the expansions you've done, like the non-suitable for work version of Exploding Kittens, which I love, and also it came with a condom. So I just want to ask about, obviously you like to push the lines a little bit, you know? So were there any rules that have kind of come up in any of the games where you're like, no, that's just pushing it too far?
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while we'll get to a place where a rule or... Here's a great example. We put out a game called You've Got Crabs.
Yes.
Which is a very family-friendly game where to win you shout to your partner in secret, "You've got crabs." And if you're correct, you get points, and if you're incorrect, you lose points. But what we found was that name is probably a little bit too edgy. We thought it was really funny. We thought adults would get it. We thought kids would just say, "You've got crabs." I love sea-based games, right? But probably in retrospect, that should have been the not safe for work version. And we should have done a little bit more tame. But it's all kind of educational for us. We put something out there, we fail as quickly as we can, and then we move on to the next thing.
Very wise words. I mean, 4 games in and consistently doing well. I mean, this last game that just ended yesterday I was just watching the ticker go. I'm like, geez.
Kickstarter, we do really well on Kickstarter. us, Kickstarter is all about raising a crowd. It's not, you look at crowdfunding. It's not the funding part that we care so much about. It's the crowd part. And when we raise crowds on Kickstarter, we throw parties for them, and we do insane things. We had contests of how far up into the air can you get a burrito? How far can you throw a burrito and have a friend successfully catch it? And we just said, look, if you do this insane stuff with us and come to our internet party, we'll just start making the game better for free. That's all we care about. If you have fun, we're going to have fun, and we're all going to have fun together. And that's the success for us, at least in Kickstarter, is put on a good show and people show up and want your game.
And they also do amazing things for you. Like, let's talk about these contests for a second.
Yeah.
So it was helping open up new tiers or other expansions.
Yeah, upgrades, right.
So the more people did, the more you would get from the game, as you said.
Yeah.
What were some of your favorite challenges? Because some are just so amazing.
Oh man, we asked people to just express your inner burrito, whatever the hell that means, right?
Yeah.
And one woman got all her friends together and wrote a song called, I forget the exact name, but basically it's Don't Take My Burrito. And she got all her friends together and filmed a full-on music video for this song with multiple sets, and she did all the instrumentals herself and all the vocals herself. And it's incredible. It's truly a work of art.
Yeah.
Done because she's got these mad skills. We invited her to express those skills, and we said, look, if you have fun with us, we're going to put that in front of our entire audience.
Yeah.
So if you're good at something, let us know, and we'll make you famous for it. And that's the beautiful ecosystem that exists with it.
My favorite was probably the tiniest burrito, because it's like, I want to see how small it can go.
Yeah, there were some that had to be measured. The normal lens on people's cell phones couldn't actually see some of the entries, so they had to like film them through magnifying glasses or microscopes in order to see these microscopic burritos that they built.
I'm sure if someone zoomed in on my DNA, they'd see tiny burritos making up my whole biology. So that's
all the healthiest people are built that way. Yeah.
Yes. So you've done so many things, as we said, worked on games, graphics, movies, tabletop games, as well as digital. What is a goal that you have for yourself? I'm sure you're doing so much already, not to pressure you to do anything else, but I'm just curious, is there something else in your career that you really want to accomplish?
For me, really, the goal for all of this is for people's lives to become a little bit more extraordinary. Everything I do is somehow related to making you a more extraordinary version of yourself. Be that through games or storytelling or interesting digital weirdnesses that will happen around you because of the things I build. All I really care about is everyone's kind of astounding inside, and if I can build the tools to allow them to express that, that's really all I want to do in the world.
Wow, my God, I need to step up my game. So speaking of all these amazing things that have done just by people playing your game, bringing people together and having some laughs that are just like, I remember my first time seeing Crack Owl, and I was just like, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Where do you see, or where would you like to see Exploding Kittens in the future, with maybe other technologies or other platforms? Or
yeah, so right now, all the Exploding Kittens characters are one-panel comics, right? Each card has a character and a funny scenario for that character. But we've never heard of those characters. We've never seen them move. We don't know where they live. We don't know how they interact with each other. I think the next step, the thing we're starting to experiment with, is what happens if we bring those characters to life.
Yeah.
And whether that means a TV show or just a series of YouTube shorts, I don't know. But it's certainly, there's a huge crowd, there's a huge group of people that loves these characters, and I think if we could bring them to life the right way, they would find a really, really welcoming home.
I would love to see some stories on Crack Owl, just saying.
Yeah, Crack Owl.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what can someone see at your booth here at WonderCon today?
So our booth at WonderCon is a bit of an experiment. Our first few years going to conventions in general, we had this problem where people would walk up to our booth, they would want to buy our game, they'd give us $20, we'd give them the game, they'd walk away, and they would have no memory of that interaction. It wasn't interesting, it wasn't memorable, it didn't leave an impression, and it didn't do justice to our brand.
Yeah.
So we started thinking about that interaction that just happened. That's really just a vending machine. All booths are just vending machines, right? You go up, you put money, you push a button, the thing comes out. But they're the most boring vending machines imaginable. And this convention is a vending machine with a screen, and you push buttons, and there's this display that will show you what you ordered. It'll accept your money. But the real trick is the random item button. For $1, not only can you buy all the games, but for $1 you can push this random item button, and a random item will come out of the vending machine. A pineapple, or a balloon animal, or a bag of rocks. You can watch this machine for more than 2 hours, and you will never see the same item come out of there twice.
Amazing.
And the gag is, it's not actually a vending machine. It's a 12-foot tall vending machine costume. There are 8 staff members inside of it working 8 hours a day
Oh, wow.
to fulfill those random item orders. And there's a 2.5-hour line right now waiting to go hit the random item button.
It's definitely worth it, even to see the people's faces getting these items. You're right about that interaction. They're going to remember this.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, all of these people are going to go home with a story, and they're going to have this memento of their life getting a little bit more extraordinary for having interacted with this machine.
And since you're so busy here at WonderCon today, I'm going to ask you one last question, and then we'll let Elan Lee go. So what is some advice you might have for someone who, just to keep them inspired, to keep them going, because you do so many things and accomplishing so many things. And I would like to know, what would you tell someone to stay?
The best thing I can say is, right now, especially in the tabletop games industry, which is just going bananas right now, the barrier to entry is so low. You can try anything. You don't need to get investors. You don't need to raise money. What you need to do is you gotta go buy a pack of index cards and a Sharpie, and you can build your game. And know that your first one will suck and it will fail, and know that you must get through that failure in order to get to the second one, which will also fail. But all of this will take you down a path to get to version 420, which will be incredible. But you gotta go down that path. And what I would really advise is just start. Just go. There's really nothing getting in your way. And the only way you get to the end of that path is by taking the first step. So quit stalling it. Just give it a try.
Well, I'm going to go start my project right now. I don't know about you guys. Elan, any last words?
I'm just really excited to get to talk about all my fun projects. So thanks for interviewing me.
And be sure to check out Throw Burrito on Kickstarter. Even though it ended, you got to find out about this game. And this is Lindsay from Nerd News Social at WonderCon. Thanks again.
Thank you.
You